Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Alexis Monet, and before we get started, make sure you all hit that like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Okay everyone, so Rolling Stone ranks Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday as one of the best 100 albums of the 21st century. Rolling Stone did go on to say this about Nicki. Nearly 15 years later, and with Minaj's reputation as one of the most important rappers of her era secure, Pink Friday is easier to comprehend. So shout out to Rolling Stone for the acknowledgement of Pink Friday. It was a very impactful album to this day, and it's not just a classic album amongst female rap, but in hip-hop in general. So shout out to the queen Nicki Minaj. But moving along to the next topic. Now recently, Megan Thee Stallion was granted by a judge her restraining order against Tory Lanez, which in my opinion is crazy work to say because he's already serving 10 years behind bars, but this is what happened in court. Now although Megan Thee Stallion was not physically in court, she did appear in a video call where she did give her testimony against Tory Lanez. Megan did go on to say this: "I feel like maybe he'll harm me again, and maybe this time I won't make it." Tory's lawyer did respond by saying that Tory has no desire to be in any type of communication with Megan ever again. Now, as I did mention before, Megan was granted the restraining order against Tory that will be in effect until 2030, and Tory is not eligible for parole until 2029. Now, in my opinion, this is all pretty crazy to me. I do feel like Megan did feel antagonized and offended by Tory Lanez's verse in his new recent single with DDG. However, I do feel like it's somewhat unfair that Megan is able to talk about that evening within her music, but he's not able to do the same thing. I do feel like that is a restraint on his freedom of speech, but the courts feel otherwise. Now, I do also feel like even though Megan is trying to silence him seemingly and other bloggers by suing them, that will not stop the public's opinion and how they feel about her personally, because she has lied and had some slip-ups within this whole situation too, and her public reputation isn't the best in some people's eyes. But I don't know, this is all crazy. But moving along to the next topic. Now, Beyonce was reported to have an announcement this past 14th. However, she did postpone that date and announcement due to the fires that are happening out in California, and she did come out with this statement. The January 14th announcement will be postponed to a later date due to the devastation caused by the ongoing wildfires around areas of Los Angeles. I continue to pray for healing and rebuilding for the families suffering from trauma and loss. We are so blessed to have brave first responders who continue to work tirelessly to protect the Los Angeles community. To join our efforts in supporting impacted, please visit Be Good. Love, B. It has also been reported that Beyonce has donated $2.5 million through her Be Good Foundation to those who have been impacted by the fires. And I do believe that was very thoughtful for Beyonce to give back to those who have been impacted and affected by these ridiculous fires going on in Los Angeles. But a lot of people do believe the announcement that Beyonce has postponed was going to be her tour announcement and also the third act to her next album. Now, some fans were reporting that they did receive notifications in reference to Beyonce's tour and dates that were appearing in September. And in my humble opinion, I do believe Beyonce was going to announce her Cowboy Carter tour and the third act to her album, which is allegedly rumored to be a rock album. Now, I do believe Beyonce will come back to announce her things very soon, but I do believe she is trying to be very mindful of the timing. However, a lot of people did wish she just would have announced the project and the upcoming tour, because I've seen people say, well, Los Angeles is on fire, not the entire United States. But let's have some human decency, people. People have lost their homes. We can spend coin on Beyonce any day. But moving along to the final topic. Now, it was reported that Beyonce, SZA, and Rihanna were the only black female artists to appear in the top 10 of Rolling Stone's greatest albums of the 21st century. Beyonce did appear twice at number 1 with her album Lemonade, and again at number 6 with her self-titled album Beyonce. SZA's album did rank in at number 3 with her album SOS, and Rihanna's classic album Anti did land at number 10. So shout out to all these ladies with their classic albums. But I will say personally, my favorite album out the bunch would have to be Anti. What a way for Rihanna to retire on a banger and a classic album. But you let me know how you feel about these topics down below. Thanks again for joining me for yet another video, and until next time, bye.